today's world and time, goalposts and milestones in China's modernization. Here in a forum, eyewitness accounts of how far the nation has gone.
That the material transformation is almost like miraculous. And I've had primarily been visiting to various universities, and I've seen the transformation of universities' infrastructure, new campuses. And I think what is important is I have seen a complete transformation in the confidence of Chinese, especially my colleagues in various universities. And in that sense, I think this is it's something that every day one experiences. How now, of course, China is completely connected to every nook and corner of China with the rapid trains.
Values, if you may, that we care about the creative mind. We also care about our health.
And Professor Singh, maybe you can provide us with more vibrant examples or reference from where you are in India, certainly one of the also aspiring emerging economies.
So I would look at China's modernization from the perspective of large population country and continuing ancient civilization. In history, in universities across the world, modern history begins with the Renaissance in Europe, mercantilism, industrial revolution, colonization. Small European states colonized large nations around the world. And most of the post-colonial states for a long time continued to understand modernization as westernization. And I think that is the distinction that Jeffrey Sachs tried to bring about, I think, is something we need to underline. The fact that China is 1.4 billion people is a miracle that China has produced 800 million people. That is a population larger than whole of Europe put together, has been brought out of poverty by Chinese. A economy from 300 billion in 1990 to 18 trillion. And that is the miracle to me. I think that is the change, and that is what is visible in the everyday street, people walking on street in Chinese cities with greater confidence. And that miracle, of course, has brought its own challenges. And I think we need to underline those challenges here. Such a rapid miracle has produced very rapid growth rate, but also issues of environment, issues of social values, issues of declining marriage rates and increasing divorce rates, workforce shrinking, aging population. And of course, we remember China is a socialist state that still believes in Marxism. And the increasing, difference of income levels of people, Shanghai versus Shanghai, for example. Those are newer challenges that, of course, are a result of such a rapid progress that China has made, but that in no way should undermine the fact that China has achieved unusually unprecedented growth. And it's like bringing the whole Europe together upwards. China's population is larger than all of the developed world put together. So even if they are still at $12,000 per year, it is the average man's life that has changed in China. To me as an Indian, that is what is significant. Of course, newer challenges are there and China will have to deal with that. And that is why you see now the leadership in China is beginning to talk of not just material growth rates, but also cultural, spiritual, ethical development of China. And I think that is a natural understanding that has come about because of the continuing ancient civilization that China has had and the traditions and customs that have been there, the wisdom that has been there.
Now, I go to Professor